Hello everyone, welcome back to my main channel. 2024 is nearing, so I thought it would be great to show you how you can maximize your chances of succeeding and excelling in nearly everything you do.
Hi sisters!
Guess what? Triple S Society has officially launched. We got over 10,000 applications in the span of 12 hours because there is no other academy out there that is like this. So allow me to play our promo video. This video is sponsored by me. Hi everyone, I'm Simone Simmons. You've probably seen me on YouTube as Simone Squared or Simonesimmo, where I've been making self-development and lifestyle content for over 6 years, impacting over 1 million people online. If you think that I've changed your life on YouTube, Triple S Society is going to change your life in an entirely unprecedented way that you cannot even fathom. There is no age restriction or gender restriction. It is open to everyone because we want to impact as many people as possible. We created Triple S Society for one reason only: to help foster change and facilitate growth, providing you with the resources, knowledge, expertise, network, everything you need in order to become a better you and achieve your goals. Not only do we give you the resources to grow, you also have fortnightly coaching with me, as well as our community platform where you can meet like-minded individuals. Perhaps you will meet your next best friend on there, or even business partner. In tier 1, which is essentially our Patreon tier, you're simply going to get 4 more videos which are similar to my YouTube channel videos. This tier is simply for people who just want more content. These videos will be centered around topics such as self-development, psychology, manifestation, dating, red pill topics that we can't really talk about on YouTube, spirituality, energy work, business, finance, etc. The topics are endless. In tier 2, this is what we call the real Triple S Society. This is where the real leveling up is going to happen. You get access to our academy, the forum, the courses, the mentoring, the network, the opportunities, the giveaways, and so much more. But you can guarantee there's always going to be value. In fact, this should be priced at over $900 per month. But because one of our missions is to make education more accessible, and as I said earlier, to help foster change and facilitate growth, we have made it as affordable as possible. There's also a range of other perks to joining Triple S. Be entered into giveaways to win one-on-one coaching with me, live experiences, holidays, dinners. You'll get access in the future to exclusive merchandise not seen anywhere else, and you'll also get access to future workshops and group trips. Finally, if we see potential in you, you will have the opportunity to be hired by our team and other companies run by our founders. There is no other society that is like that out there. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to completely revolutionize the trajectory of your life. So unlock your fullest potential and transform your life in ways you've never even imagined by joining Triple S Society. I hope to see you in there. Fail forward fast and often. This basically means you want to fail as much as possible. And I know it sounds a little bit counterintuitive to this video title where I'm like, hey guys, I'm going to show you how to succeed. But do you know how you succeed? It is by failing. No one successful has got there without failures. In fact, there is a saying that guided me throughout my entire life, in which I have failed many times, by the way: fall down 7 times, stand up 8. The more you fail, the more success you will end up having. I forgot the exact statistic, but it was very high. It was something like especially if they are first-time businesses. So while you may have success in the first couple of years, eventually it crumbles. And it crumbles because maybe that people get too carried away with what they're doing, they're too carried away with their success, they drive themselves into debt. Throughout my career, I've had so much failure, and I remember my mum would say to me, Simone, like, you keep failing. Like, when are you going to stop and go get a normal job? While someone else, they might have started their career later in life. Maybe they started their first business at 25. I started a lot earlier, and because I failed literally so many times, it enabled me to have success by the time I reached 18. By the time I reached 18, I was having success people were having at the age of 35 or never in their life. And this is what we're going to teach you in Triple S as well. And you should never ever be afraid of failure, because failure is actually just an opportunity to learn, which can go into point 2. You only fail if you don't learn from your mistakes. I will quite literally document the mistake. I will analyze it. I'll think about, why did it happen? What did I miss here? How can I prevent this from happening again? And you guys are lucky that you have me on YouTube and now Triple S, where I fail for you and I share everything on my channels. Failure is just an opportunity to learn. Remember this: failure is not fatal and success is not final. Number 3, develop your unique value proposition. We actually go into this in the personal branding course in Triple S for this month. I know I'm talking about Triple S, but this is our launch video, okay, you guys? Please bear with me. Yeah, so what is a unique value proposition? It's basically what sets you apart from other people. And if you're running a business, how does your UVP separate you from other businesses? Everyone has a unique value proposition. Every single person is unique. You have your own combination of talent, skills, experiences, knowledge, resources, that unique combination other people don't have. And through figuring this out, you can develop your own UVP, which will help guide you through life and get more opportunities as well. We can tie this into the next one, which is you need to develop a personal brand. Personal branding, it matters for everyone. I don't care if you don't want to be an influencer. I don't care if you're not running a business. It matters for everyone. Think about this. When an employer goes and looks at your social media, they're actually looking at your brand. We're constantly signaling our brand to the world, even through how you walk, through how you dress, through how you talk. You're signaling your brand. When an employer is looking at your profile, they're gonna look and see, does this person's brand align with our company? Are they gonna be a good reflection on our company? Likewise, someone looks at your dating profile, they're looking at your brand. You are constantly signaling. We go into this in my personal branding course in Triple S. Anyways, I know you're gonna get annoyed at the promo. So, next point. Practice strategic laziness. I think it was Bill Gates who said this, correct me if I'm wrong, but he would hire people who are lazy because they know they get the job faster. And that's true. I would say that I've actually been pretty lazy my entire life, but I'm very strategic with how I work and how much time I spend on things. In a lot of my videos, I talk about return on investment. This means I only give my time, attention, and energy towards things which will give me a high ROI, and that can be tied to laziness. Instead of me being busy with everything, trying to wear multiple hats and do everything, I take the fastest and the quickest and the best approach to things. The things which give me the highest ROI. People who are busy all the time, it is not good. You are spreading yourself too thin that you have bad time management and you're not going to get anything done. For example, in our companies, I have everything delegated, and this is something I did not used to do. I would wear all the hats, I would do everything, like even design. So I taught myself UI UX design when I was 15 with my first app. It's because I didn't trust anyone else to do a better job than me. I wore all the hats at the beginning, and now everything is delegated because I know that I'm not going to get the highest ROI if I'm doing all of the things. It's not possible. Triple S, originally, I was working on this myself for about 6 months. I got nothing done. Then I brought on my business partner's venture studio, and he had his entire team come on, and we were able to finish this entire group within 1 month. That can lead into the next point. You should delegate as much as possible, especially when you get to the stage where you are successful and time is valuable. As I said earlier, I never used to understand the extent of how important delegating is, and also outsourcing tasks. For example, one of my entrepreneur friends, arguably the most successful I know, he has like a private chef come in, cleaner, someone to pick up his clothes, someone to quite literally do everything, schedule appointments, you know, he has his assistant. And I would think, if you have the time, why don't you do it? Just because you have the time, it doesn't mean you should do it. If you can afford to delegate and outsource, that's what you should be doing, because then you can maximize your time in other areas. Embrace the power of saying no. If you are spreading yourself too thin, you're trying to do everything, you're never going to become successful and reach the top. So think of this, we have 100% of our energy, okay? And we can delegate portions of this energy. If you delegate 100% of your energy towards one particular thing, and here's your goal, guess what? You're going to get there faster. Now, if you delegate a little to this, a little to this, a little to this, it's going to take you a lot longer to get to here. So be strategic about what you say yes to. Definitely don't say yes to everything. Learn to say no more. Following the herd and thinking like the herd is a sure way to just become average like most of the world. Most of the world, think about this, most of the people in the world, they say, I'm going to be rich one day, I'm going to be so successful. You at home, you probably think this, oh, I'm going to be a star, I just feel it. Yet you do nothing. Guess what? You're not special. Most people feel this way. You know what makes someone special? Actually acting upon it. You follow the herd the moment you give up on a goal or a dream and you go and do what everyone else is doing. You follow the herd the moment you also hide your opinions because your opinions don't match the rest of the world's, which, by the way, is shaped by the media. Embrace controlled discomfort. This means I want you to put yourself in situations this year which are going to make you uncomfortable. Where we are uncomfortable, that is where we're going to grow the most. The more uncomfortable you are, the more you're going to grow and the faster. I've talked about this quite a lot, but this year I put myself through so many uncomfortable situations. It started with me solo traveling. There were so many obstacles that came up through that I just realized I could handle anything. I lived in 7 different countries this year by myself, not knowing anyone. I went and met new people. That then led to me moving my company abroad. Oh, what a headache. Like, what a headache. That's a whole other thing. And having to navigate that. And now moving to an entirely new country alone as well at the age of 23. These were challenges that just catapulted me towards a whole new level of growth that I had not even experienced. In fact, every year I tend to outdo myself because I challenge myself constantly. Get a mentor. A mentor has already made the mistakes. They can help guide you. If you want me as your mentor, you can join Triple S. Shameless promo. Okay, next, build a network. Put yourself out there. Your network will help you get there faster. Join Triple S, what? Okay. It's really important you learn how to manage your stress and how to biohack, basically, which there's a whole methodology towards this. But in a nutshell, things you can immediately do: sleep more. Because if you're not sleeping enough, you're going to be groggy and tired and miserable throughout the day. And obviously, you're going to perform less in the tasks you're doing. Eat healthy. Take care of yourself. I'm quite stressed recently because of our launch, and I'm leaving to New Zealand in 2 days. So I've been scrambling with the team to get everything done, like working 15-hour days, and I feel it in my body. I've developed this mind-body connection where I can pretty much pinpoint how I'm feeling in any area of my body. So what I do is, at the end of the day, I do a fascia release, and I'll also go on an infrared sauna, which is really good for reducing stress and inflammation in the body. Practice digital minimalism. We do not need to consume everything we see online. In fact, I think you should make it a point to not consume the news that much, to not consume social media that much, because you're actually just polluting your mind. You don't need that many apps on your phone. Make your phone minimalistic. Try to get rid of as much stuff as possible to reduce your screen time. Practice the 5-hour rule. This is what a lot of successful entrepreneurs such as Warren Buffett and Bill Gates use. Essentially, it is 5 hours a week dedicated to learning something new and practicing deliberate improvement. Whether that's taking our courses in the network, watching the videos, going out and learning a new language, reading a non-fiction book, who knows? It is just deliberate learning because you want to make sure that you're constantly progressing. And lastly, I want you to practice selective ignorance. There is so much noise out there in the world. Noise which impacts us in ways we probably don't even realize, especially our subconscious mind. If we can practice selective ignorance, meaning we filter out the noise, we only bring in the things that are important and we need to hear, you're going to be a lot more peaceful. I talked about this in the previous video, but I don't watch the news, especially the local Australian news, where they report on things such as, oh, a car crash happened. Yes, that sucks. Car crashes are happening all over the world right now. It's not actually impacting me. World news is a little bit different, but even then, I get an AI to send me a summary every week. I don't need to hear it every day. It ruins my mood, it drags me down. It's going to help preserve your energy. Energy is scarce and you should protect it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day and Merry Christmas.
Fear love, you're my shroud of dogs forever. Do the stronger for you. Norman Rockwell. No hype under, it's just me and you. I've got you on my list. Venice bitch, of the neighborhood kiss, sun up, bang, kiss, kiss. You're in the eye, I like the fire, and as the summer fades away, nothing you can say. You right eye to we make it work. You're beautiful and I'm insane. We're American made. Give me Hallmark, wandering under one lover, make me happy and blue. Norman Rockwell, no high under, I'll cover this right. It's just me and you. Oh God, miss you on my list. It's me, a little Venice bitch, on the street with the neighborhood kids, selling off they think you're in the yard. I like the fire as the summer fades away. Do you think you can say you right eye to we make it work? American made. Oh yeah, selling off bang, kiss, kiss. Oh yeah, signing off, bang, kiss, kiss. Oh God, miss you on my lips. It's me, a little Venice bitch, on the stoop with the neighborhood kids. Signing off, bang, kiss, kiss. Yeah, yeah. Signing off, bang, kiss, kiss. Yeah. Hanging around on, you're about coming over. Oh God, it's on my lips. It's me, a little Venice bitch. Touch me with your fingertips. It's me, a little Venice bitch. Back in the garden, we're getting high now because we're older. In the love of her diamonds, better rings and a clover. Whoa, 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 whatever, everything, ever. Whoa, 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 whatever, everything, ever. Whoa, 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 whatever, everything, ever. Whoa, whoa, whatever. Me, myself, I like diamonds, better rings and a clover. Over and over, honey. Over and over, honey. Over and over, honey. Over and over, honey. If you were mine, I'd be jealous of your love. If you were mine, I'd be jealous of your love. If you were mine, I'd be jealous of your love.